Right, into the woods we go. Into the woods we go. Oh, very slippery. Very slippery. Let's go this way. Try and find the best path. RevelatorAlf. The heroic Harley needs to be heroic, but I'm also gonna pick the most sensible path for this lovely machine. Yeah, just go to the bottom of the hills. Basically, I'm going this way because I need to get to a lake on the other side, because I'm going to do a bit of bushcraft cooking. Well, actually, a bit of bushcraft coffee making. And yeah, let's just see what's all that's about, shall we? Right, here we go. Very, very slippery, and I'm just slipping down the hill here. Whoa. No grip on these tyres whatsoever, as you would expect. So you know what, I'm just going to go for it. There we go. Just go, just go. There we go. And again. Oh, that was deep. Blimey. Yeah, probably not the best idea how slippery this is, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. Yeah, just keep on going. Yeah, lots of feet down here, guys. I'll try and go to the edge as best as I can. There we go. As long as I've got momentum, I think I'll be alright. Let's see if I can go around that. That looks very deep to me, that one. Oh. Let's get around here. Yeah, blimey. Alright, keep on going. The heroic Harley still being very, very heroic. God, blimey. So slippery though. Loads of rain overnight, slippery leaves and mud. Oh, there we go. Just touch the underside there. Just going to go right on the back brake here. Wow. Going downhill. There's a bit of a workout, that's for sure. That's for sure. Right, so there is a lake on the other side here somewhere. I haven't been down this route in quite a long time. I used to come down on my adventure bike quite a lot. Alright, let's see where I'm at with this. Just keep on rolling. Keep on rolling through. Keep on rolling through. I'm trying to go where the wheel marks of 4x4s of tractors might have been, and I'm just hoping that'll be a little bit hard and compact, which it is underneath. It's just so slippery on top. Whoa. I'm actually grounding out a little bit every time I go through as well, out there. So I'm just kind of be careful not to damage the underside. These soft tails have got a stupid little poxy little cross member strap underneath, and it's just very thin gauge metal. the rubbish. You ever look on the end of the side of these soft tails, and you think, well, it needs to be thicker than that. Do you know what I mean? It needs to be more heavy duty than that. But I can see in a few years' time, people are going to have those re-welded on the soft tails. No, but you would have thought it would have been thicker gauge metal. Right, I've made it to the other side. Wow, wow, whoop. There we go, right at the end. Right, now where is this lake? Down here somewhere. Whew. Thing is, these days, you want to try and get out in the countryside, and like last year, the year before, you get out and there'd be nobody about. Now every man and his dog is around. That's the problem. You want to get out for a bit of peace and quiet, and it never quite is. No more stealth camping or stealth, you know, getting on these trails anymore. It's virtually impossible. Right, I think the lake is over there somehow, so I need to get through that undergrowth somehow. Right, let me just see and park up the bike. Obviously, this is on a downhill here. God, it's just like clay. So forget about the front brake, it's just all on the rear brake now. Yeah, I can see the lake, it's through there now. Maybe you can pick it up on the camera. But I'm going to try and park up the bike somewhere on the side of the road, and then just go for an adventure. Right, there's a little sign here somewhere. Look, no more poignant than now. Please take your rubbish home. Do you know why that's happening? Because ever since this pandemic, loads of people have been getting out and doing wild camping and, you know, wild whatever. And then all of a sudden what happens is that they just don't take their crap home with them. They don't respect the countryside in which they're in. So what happens is the countryside gets completely caked in rubbish, you know. Anyway, right, let's go and find this lake. Definitely need a puck, definitely. Right, I've managed to park the bike down there, all fine and dandy. Eventually got it to stay on its puck. It's on a bit of a downhill, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But look where I am. Beautiful. Right, let's see if I can find a little spot. Wow. Wow, look at this. This looks like a perfect spot. Very nice. How gorgeous is this? Look. And I've got my own little table. Perfect. Right, I think it's time for a cup of coffee. I'm sure I said tea before, but it's coffee. That's what I really need. I've been watching quite a few of these bushcraft videos recently, either on motorbikes or just people going off into the forest and doing their thing, getting back to nature. And you know, people lighting fires with sticks and all that kind of stuff, you know, getting bits of wood and fettling it like that, and you know, doing all this and little feather sticks and all this, and you get the idea. No, good knife by the way. And this is a little trowel for digging things. I don't know why I need that. Anyway, what about just a normal lighter? Works every time. Got these things, which are, you know, sparking things. I probably won't be able to. Oh, there we go. It's like a sparkler. But do you know what? That's a waste of time as well. It's good to keep with you just in case. I think a good old lighter or a box of matches is good enough. Now, if you're anything like us here in the UK, even in the summer it can be quite damp in the woods, especially in the woods. So having a sort of a fuel source is really good. I use this. If I ever go camping, I use these kind of things, which are kind of paraffin fuel blocks. There we go. Pop them there. Put that in my pocket. Got some water with me, or really I should just take it out the lake really, shouldn't I? But There we go. And also I shouldn't be bringing my coffee with me, or my sugars or sweeteners with me. I should be grinding down coffee beans, cocoa beans from somewhere, and extracting sugar from sugar cane. But you get my drift. Don't get me wrong, I love all those bushcraft videos. I find them really interesting, and also I find what really interesting, a lot of them are very basic in the way they're filmed and stuff, but also it's this ASMR type stuff where you're just constantly just looking at stuff. It's quite hypnotic. Yeah. Now look, what we're going to do, put a bit of water in this one, heat it up, and then pour it in there for my coffee. Yeah, that's lighting off. Right, now what you need to do, I don't know if you can see it on here, push that like that, and that goes on there like that. That goes in there like that. That goes over there somewhere. That extra lighting blocks. A decent lighter obviously would help. Coffee. Freshly ground this morning. No, it wasn't. Sweeteners. Ta-da! Right, just wait for this to boil now. Shall I just look at the, yeah, I'll just look at that. Beautiful here, really nice. That's heating up quite nicely now. Look at that. I mean, it's so damp underneath anyway, so there's no risk of any fire here, and it's just completely wet underfoot. That's the other thing about, you know, taking all this waterproof gear when you go out motorcycle camping or whatever. If you just wear your normal waterproofs, you don't really need a lot. Yeah, you're kind of going to be in your clothes, same clothes for a couple of days, but you know. And this is boiled already, look at that. Perfect. That's the great thing about this. It's simple, it's quick, and it's no mess, and doesn't matter where you are, there's very limited risk of sort of fire, especially in the summer. All works well. That's hot. Also going to put out the fire, but actually I could, you know, as a little campfire, heat it up, but I'm just going to put it out. Best to be safe. And it's really warm today, I don't need to heat myself up. See? Right. I knew this will come in handy. Cheers. Blimey, that's hot. Just in case I need to pick some food out of my teeth. Well, I think I'll finish this and get back on the road. I suppose the alternative to this is just make yourself a little flask of coffee and just do that. Yeah, so this is not really motorcycle bushcraft, is it really? But I think, for me, it's just a lot easier to do it this way. Go out camping, just a lighter, don't need to rub sticks together, don't need to scrape metal to get a spark, just a lighter, all matches. Kind of makes sense, really. And we kind of have evolved from the caveman, do you know what I mean? I get it, I get the whole bushcraft thing, I get the whole, you know, want to get back to nature and do things in a natural way, I get all that. It's just too much like a faff to me. If I want to light a fire, I want to light a fire, I want it instant. There you go, a lighter, all matches, done. If it's wet, outside. You ain't going to be rubbing sticks together or that kind of stuff. You'll be there for hours and hours trying to light a fire. You need something dry or a fuel to get things going. Simple as that. If you live in a really dry area, yeah, you just a little spark and it'll go, you know, light something off. Or in the middle of summer, fair enough. But spring, autumn, winter, I'm sure the professionals make it look really easy, but us mere mortals, nah. Right, so there you go. That's been my moto camping bushcraft experience. Not really, but it's a beautiful lake anyway. It's actually really nice just to get out and be away from everybody right now. And as I said, you know, on there, it's actually hard right now in the UK to go out into the middle of nowhere and be on your own because everybody else is doing the same thing as well. Really odd. That's certainly something I've noticed during this pandemic that's actually happened. You know, everybody getting out into the countryside trying to experience things and, you know, either making a mess of things or just, you know, you just can't have any peace and quiet anymore. So this is light relief. This is beautiful. Well, I'm going to stay here for a little bit longer. I'm going to hit the road again. If you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff from me, which I kind of enjoy doing, I just never film it, just let us know in the comments below. You know, if you want me to go out and about and do stuff. As I say, you know, I would kind of be doing it anyway. I say I just don't normally film it, but I thought, well, this time, why not? But I do tend to keep things really simple, really basic. I don't overthink things, and I certainly don't try and light fires by rubbing sticks together. Also, here in the UK, you've got to be very careful where you go. The authorities don't like you lighting fires and stuff like that, especially on land. Land is always owned. It's very rare that there's common land. And let's say in the United States or Canada, you can go into big forest areas, big common land forest areas, where you can do pretty much what you want. Over here, you can't really do that. There are campsites where you can light fires and stuff like that. But again, if you want to do this kind of thing, you have to be really careful. That's why this kind of stealth camping, if you will, is just a lot better for me anyway. Right, catch you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and all that kind of jazz. And a couple more videos coming at the end of this, I'm sure. Check those out. Go check out all the archive as well. Lots of videos from the past. And, well, still relevant today. But I'll catch you again on the next video. Coming very soon. Ta-da.